Okay. I think we're back. Yes. Okay. Bullshit. Fucking ass shit. Fuck shit. I assume that either Ivy has legit just fixed it because she is just like that, or it stopped giving me issues. Yep, and now I have to start everything. I don't care, it's just gonna happen live, guys. Welcome back. I don't think I put out a new notification. It's I don't feel like it anymore. I'm just finishing this for me and for anyone that is still here. If that's okay. Hey, at least now you get to see how I start everything one after another. Coding overloaded. It does that when I start Limbus. TITS is gonna take a while. It usually takes ages. Because someone put in every single operator in the game there. I have no idea why it suddenly said fuck you're not gonna work, but at least it works now. Yes. I don't know if it is now fixed from Twitch's side or if it was fixed because we did the update. I don't know. I guess I just have updated my stuff now, so that's not a bad thing.
나는 그저 아무것도 아닌 그림자 속 짐승일 뿐이니.
We have acquired Malchus. The hair has no name. I am nothing but an animal lurking in the shadows. Yes, we're back, guys. I still need to turn on the music in a second, but yeah, that's fine.
하나씩 차근차근
Ah, shit.
그어서 되갚아보죠.
Yeah, I forgot something.
유령?
I forgot to put in Dawn.
그래, 흑수를 넘은 나는
My bad. He's putting it all back. It's coming. I literally told people that it's okay. They can afford that.
원래 말이야. 뒤해질 만한
Hi,
상황이
Shirayuki.
있어야지.
할 것도 없고.
SLC야.
I
혹시 모른 게
thank you
한번
so
살려줄 수
much,
있는지나.
Ivy, for the spontaneous tech support. Really appreciate it.
그래. 털건 털고 원하는 한
You have no idea how much that eased me.
잘 됐지? 이참에 저놈들을 두 번이고 세 번이고 잡아
I'm
죽일
not
수
gonna get her
있으니까.
anymore.
다음에 한 번 더 해보자고. 어?
I swear to God, if I can't get a middle, that's the wrong one. Oh, are you kidding me? Game. This game has the same problem as Arknights, except it doesn't have a cooldown on it. It will just consistently give me the same units in the support instead of giving me the one I'm missing. It will just do this now until I get lucky and she appears again, which she doesn't. It's always the same ones. Stupid game. There she is. Okay. I have no Aja, but I can last second substitute. Hey, you. As you now know, I've never updated that, so it worked. I do have her support. Yeah, but that doesn't mean that she guaranteed appears in 3. Because every friend that has a Dawn support will potentially appear instead of you. It's a shame though. We had a really good run with her.
자, 부숴줄 테다.
Yes, it's finally working, Bea. Hi, welcome back. Does she have the telepole up to 1? I don't know. I only looked that she has it equipped. I've never used those. Do you want to know if it's yours then? I assume that's what you want to know. Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, sorry, it was working the entire time before, and then it stopped working. Guess I want to know if she's mine. I think it is. Yes. It seems to be yours. Cool. She is so fucking fast, Madame Gilou. Gilou is speed. I just do envy rest to stack it, regardless of whether it's useful. Or we just go to bed to listen to you from the bed. Okay, Bea. Sorry that I couldn't provide you any comforts right now. I too was stressed thanks to this. I'm sorry. I felt bad that you were hoping that I could help, but then I couldn't. I felt bad for that. God damn you. Turns out her speed really is an issue. That's what your boys say, take phones to me, and they say, it's, you would know about those, yeah. Still. Faust should get a middle ID, so I'll have a reason to use Teleport Faust. It's funny, Heathcliff had like really good Envy IDs before already, and or Envy Egos before, and now he has a really good Envy ID. Just Envy Rest, just like Chad. Except Bea, but yes, I do know what you mean. But like, pisses me off that I can't stop doing this. Chad is literally Ricardo. By the way, I've never questioned this. How does it work for the transformed counters? Like, do they just completely act like skill 3 without clashing? Or do they only activate like actual counter? Okay guys, please stay with me this time. Everyone is still here, yes? Everyone is still here? They need to hit you and they use their skills. Okay, that's what I was thinking, but I wasn't sure. Thank you, O3, and thank you, Ping, for the answer. A strange tune crashes through the sound of this fierce battle. Is this electronic dance music? Something about it sounds familiar.
마침내
Finally.
너희를 찾아다니느라 내 머리카락
Thanks to the merry chase you've led me on. I have slid ever so slightly further into the world, the bristly.
2주 10이랑 시해
Let's see.
Feels delicious.
Title 2, Section 11. Ah, Row C. The punishment for those who dare flee from the Middle's retribution begins by tearing their legs apart from the groin. I will make sure you suffer for all of my time you wasted. Oh, what the fuck is that blighter doing here? The hell's wrong with you? You've been stalking us all along?
도둑놈을 쫓는 것을 언제부터 그렇게 말했지?
Since when is chasing after a thief conflated with stalking? I'll have you know that I'm still banished from the world of the luscious, thanks to you who dared pinch my hair coupons. This dialogue is in this upplay story. I know, I read it at the start of the stream, O3. You missed that, kind of. But yeah, I know. Ah, what the hell? Where did they come from? You guys are just pissing off people left and right, aren't you? Really? Take them out! What an utterly insolent fool. What did you say? What did you say? Do you not know? What's the middle doing here? Do you know how strong Ricardo is? Ricardo, a big brother of the middle. The man who slaughtered the sinners like they were nothing. The man who almost forced me to self-destruct. We were only saved by a colored fixer. Faust, don't tell me I have to get ready for that again. No, not yet. According to the evaluation data at the LCE, the sinners' powers have grown since their last time at the Great Lake. Our chance of victory against this individual has risen by a meaningful degree to forfeit the battle before it even begins. By how much? Enough to put our faith in the uncertainties. Alright then. Enough with the background noise. I don't know what your business is with these thieves, but I have personally traveled all the way to the eastern parts of the city because I simply must exact my vengeance against him with my own two hands. I could have simply informed my brothers in the east and let them handle it, but that just wouldn't do. I was determined to see this through to the end myself, even if it meant asking a great brother of the east for a favor. So, you there, half pint, and this cute mini entourage, get the hell out of my sight. The Middle's Book of Vengeance comes first. The question is from where he know we was here. Maybe he just asked like around in the Middle network, and the great brother of the Middle found out that one of the sinners is Jia Baoyo, and that's how he found them. It's very hard to spot in the city. Yeah.
밤토야? 시끄럽군. 머리카락만 정신사납게 염색해놓은 손가락의 졸개가 여긴 H4의 구역이라고. 본자는
Guys, we found someone more stupid than Heathcliff. Half pint? Ha! Keep babbling that fat lip of yours, minion of the fingers. You don't scare me at all with your cheap hairdo and that garish as hell botched dye job. You're in the H-Corp turf now. I am... Huh.
와, 이건 우아 소리밖에 안 나오네.
Heathcliff. Oh, wow. Just wow. Bloody hell, mate, that's just messed up.
아두남에 잡아먹혔나?
He's far too absorbed in his own foolishness that he's walking into his own demise. Unexpectedly, Ricardo's face wasn't contorted with wrath, even after enduring that barrage of insults. Instead, he looked surprised. A moment of silence followed, during which he seemed to be absorbed in thought.
대단하군. 신기록.
Impressive. You just set a new record.
나와 얼굴을
You are the current record holder for how fast can I get written up in Ricardo's Book of Vengeance challenge. Boy, you did it in 15 seconds. Then, with trembling hands, he reached down to grab his Book of Vengeance, opened it, and began to write something down on the paper. Slowly and deliberately, as though to make each stroke of pen count.
싸가지가 상당히
Unfortunately, your audacity is terminal. I will rip your jaws apart myself as punishment.
저 도둑 놈팽이들은
Boys,
너희가 맡고 있어.
make sure that this little band of thieves won't get away while I deal with this pipsqueak.
뭐라는 거야?
What in the hell is this asshole talking about? Hey, Gilu! Mommy! Already written. Another mere fault in this, but yeah, I know. It's like, already done, boss.
넌또
Who the f...
아니 됐어.
Actually,
막아봐.
I don't care. Stop me if you can.
너도 포함해.
Effective immediately. The punishment for all involved parties and bystanders at the sight of your crimes shall be complete and total extermination. I think we can slip away unnoticed in this mess. I don't think we got much of a chance there. Ricardo practically rocketed towards where Gilo and Chichuhua were standing in a burst of speed. But his henchmen had already begun to slowly surround us as he ordered. Ready your weapons, everyone! Payback time for what happened at the Great Lake. Let's do this. Besides, I've got a score to settle with that son of a bitch. Ishmael, you're not gonna fight this.
자, 봐라. 아까부터 두드리 대급하게 헷가닥해.
The music!
목에 주잡스럽게 가서 모가지부터 거시기 해보는.
So, you guys counter, huh? Don't worry, guys. We do too. Oh look! 3 stacks! Okay, not from him. Holy shit!
그러지. 그것은 그 짝에 갖다 쓰는 거네.
I don't think we're getting many stacks here, guys. I don't think we're getting any stacks.
팝콘쯤은 줘도 되잖아. 그럴 때 딱 씹어줘야 하는데.
Oops. But at this point, it's just, yeah, whatever. That's why you usually all counter. I guess there's no downside when the counters just turn into S3 anyway. Whee! it starts again. The strongest EDM of today was the strongest EDM in history. Bro, this team is so stupid. I love it. I knew the middle was cool before because Wooey is a day one fan of the middle. And he's done middle runs in MD with back when they were just 3 middle IDs. Check what level Ricardo is. I will do in a second. There was an explosive noise from a distance, and moments later, Ricardo landed before us with a boom. I heard that the Heisho of the East were a tough bunch, but that lady was something else. So, why the woman like that suddenly split from a fight? Not my problem, I guess. She's getting written down in the book too. Time to take care of what I really came here for. Get ready for a beatdown. Coupon thieves.
치사하게 자기 혼자 사기 버프 줄줄 감고. 너흰 저런 거 없어? 어? 없다고? 그럼 어쩔 수 없긴 하지.
There's no harm in clashing at least a bit. No! I guess you're countering too. Good luck, Mersault! Good luck!
자, 부숴줄 테다.
이거 금방 맞지? 야! 필살! 바이올렛 브레이크 슬램!
The good thing is Ishmael's stagger bar is really low, so she can actually clash and take the counter from Ricardo pretty well.
필살! 바이올렛 브레이크 슬램!
Unlike my guy, who actually just got shit on, kinda. Oh god, I'm sorry, bro. Wait, no, is it the same as before, where I kill his minions and he gets offense level? Also, he's level 60 now.
저렇게 기를 한참 모은데?
Okay, wait. All units, he takes less damage from everything. When an ally from the middle is killed. Ah, yeah, okay. When in panic, recover from panic. Vengeance tattoos. Yeah, okay, you get the I should not have attacked them. I guess the counter. I couldn't have prevented it. When this unit or its ally is hit, inflict vengeance the middle's vendetta mark against the attacker, then gain offense 7 next turn. When an allied unit from the middle is killed by a skill, inflict 2 additional against the attacker. Ugh. Do not give a fuck about this buff. You bought him without a problem? Okay, boss. Even this skill though? Does he get 3 cut? I've never... How does attack weight work? How does counters against attack weight work? They hit him? Should I even try to clash then? Even the clash was the strongest. We get a bunch of free counters. He did 43 damage to me. I guess that is all counters that hit him. Yeah. Okay, sure. I was not very What the fuck? Why does that was nothing? He did 25. The fuck is... Oh! That was the side chain itself. It was probably the side. Paralyzed.
털만한 것들.
아,
Well,
되지? 말안 해도 알아서 잘하구만.
but what if I don't want to use it? Can I... Wait, how does it work with him? Can I just save it? Freie Coupons. Can I just... You can?
어때? 훨씬 푹신해 보이지?
Combat starts. This effect. Replace base skill. But I don't need to use it. Yeah, okay. Saving it for next day. I just want to give him a fair chance to fight back, okay? I just want to give him a fair chance to fight back. That's all. What the actual fuck is going on? We're beating ourselves. The middle. A fair chance. Come alone, we're going to be alone as well. If he ever comes back.
갑자기 빙빙.
Yay! There it is.
매뉴얼에 적혀있던 그 졸라 멋진 필살기 쓰는 거 아니야?
Okay, sorry, Ricardo. Sorry, not sorry. It's gonna explode. Don't stagger him before. No! 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 He got staggered. Whee! That wasn't even that much. He's dead.
자, 오늘 할 거 다 끝난 거 맞지?
No, he got staggered. I'm sorry, I should have done it differently. HBK. No! Wait. A shout. Wait! A shout cuts across the battlefield, just as the sudden appearance of Ricardo was making things incredibly more difficult for us. Was it though? Was it making things more difficult for us? Then that guy is split. What's he doing here, laughing his ass off? You finally lost the plot, eh? Failed plan after failed plan takes a toll, I suppose. We didn't see the funny. I know about the funny, but yes, we didn't see it. Because he's too strong. Oh, maybe that was too much. But I mean, how could I not laugh, right? When after all that everything comes together perfectly according to my plan. He didn't specify which Ricardo. This is so stupid. He is so unbelievably dumb as an ID. It's so fun. You hear this too, don't you? The sound of the city. The sound of the bags. No, all I heard was EDM, honestly. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention over the banger OST that my ID was bringing. Do you hear the sound of crashing waves? Waves. but the sound of battle came to a stop with Shi Chihua's sudden shout. We all began to notice the low, crawling sound of omen that had been swirling under the commotion. Something's melting, regurgitating, perhaps boiling over. If not, it's seeping, it's siphoning, its trace that was once living and dead. Crashing and breaking, devoid of any recognizable stops. The lines between where it begins and ends blurred. Yes, like waves.
현재 시각 03시 21분. 이미 시작되었고.
Current time is 03:21 hours. Then it's too late. Night in the back streets. Never been outside the bus at this hour, have we?
잠시 외곽에 발을 들였을 때도 새벽
It was
4시를
past 4 in
넘겼었어.
the morning when we briefly set foot in the outskirts, so no, we have. This would be our second time.
당시에는 외곽이라 신경 쓸 필요
Oh,
없었습니다.
3. Did you call me Otis? Stupid Wi-Fi? No, it wasn't your Wi-Fi, Pesta. My stream died for around an hour. That was either Twitch or my PC. That was not you. Though it must be noted that at the time of day was not a matter of concern then, as we were in the outskirts. They are finally getting all swept away like... You are outside too! They are all getting swept away like trash. Oh, how I've waited for this moment! What's he on about? You can't possibly be thinking that the sweepers will somehow break the taboo to help you. Ah, still missing the point? Botched purple dye job? He's getting put up into the book again. Zilu, let us leave to the promised location.
뭐야?
Huh?
난 번지를 하게 하고
Did he actually scamper all the way here just to gloat at us and run away? Indeed, Chichihua gloated at us with a confident boast, as though he was finally ready to face us, only to turn tail with an unmistakable look of relief.
이해가 안 되는가? 마치 청소부들이
I don't get it. Does he actually believe that the sweepers will help him? Faust. Indeed, sweepers do not invade residential areas. However, what if we were standing in isn't actually a residential area?
그게 무슨 소리야?
Now, what are you talking about? Look, this place got walls, beds, bedding.
벽이 좀
I guess the walls felt weirdly mushy and
눕기도
Mel. It wasn't just Rodia who realized what was going on. The other sinners all began to look around in confusion as well. The walls of the Kajan had all but melted away, leaving nothing behind. As though the place we slept the night in was but a house in a painting. BRB, not be right back, Bea. You're supposed to go to bed then, if you say you go to bed. Sleep well, Bea, if you do. Our realization came too late, as the wave-like noise from earlier had already encroached right up to where we were. And unlike the other times, when they'd simply part around the bus, they were cutting straight into the remnants of our lodging. Three. Whoa! Yes, exactly. I think I can hear them speak the numbers, but I think all I can hear is sun, but they actually say the numbers. It's very distorted. What's going on? Wait! They are.
이게 말이 되냐?
This is ridiculous.
머리에 청소부
Sweepers. How dare they break the taboo so brazenly? Heh, looks like I'll be facing the waves tonight. Ryoshi's just excited.
왜 기대가 된다는
Why do you sound excited?
아니 그
Why do you sound excited about this? I mean, we've got to...
확실한 것부터 정하지.
Let's make some things clear.
확실.
It's clear that
이대로 가만히 있으면
if we do nothing but stand around, they sweep us all away. Yeah, I can hear the 772 when they speak.
싸우는 것 말곤 방법이 없다는
Damn it!
점도
We
확실.
have to make our stand here. Woo!
마침내 돌아왔구나.
Bro!
나의 스페셜 헤어 쿠폰.
Wow!
혼자서 그 절묘함을 구현해보려.
Here's a very normal ID that just dealt 3,100 damage in this stupid encounter.
얘들아, 철수다. 오늘은 이 형님이
What the fuck? What the actual I mean, they are all blunt weak, sure. But that's still ridiculous. I don't think anyone can survive the middle. Not stand a hot dog stand. Yes, a hot dog stand. This reminds me of AK collab when we first meet Irene and she shoots wall by accident, making a hole in it. Shocked and scared as sinner because gun with that power are illegal. Because probably making a hole in someone's house will make it no longer a residential area. But couldn't you just do that with like a pickaxe? Also, I don't think that's how it works. I think it's just about being registered as a residential area. Like, it's as long as you have like... As long as it's registered as a residential area, I don't think they would attack it. Or does it work for literally every fucking shed? You think no one would realize there is a pickaxe? Most of the US houses would not be considered residential area in the city. Lol. Fight in the back streets. Please tell me it's all the middle. At least a lot of the middle. No, I can't do this. I'm poor. We are no longer poor. I hope I don't need the enkephalin for anything else. Well, it's time for the middle. Surely they won't die. It's just some sweepers. What are they gonna do? I remember on my first time being here, I struggled so hard. Also, look! It's two middles. He's fighting in the back. I'm pretty sure I didn't see that last time. Fuck.
내가 두는 한수만 똑바로 들었어도
I was like, why did Ping write Dawn?
참, 내 말 안 들을 거면 왜 이런 거 시킨 건데?
It's the battle stage? What do you mean by it's the battle stage?
장부에 적혔습니다. 중지는 기억합니다. 그런 기필 식구들이 나설 겁니다.
the teleport. Oh, 3, thank you. I'll make sure to get my own one at one point, but for now.
Dude thinks she's on their team.
Blunt damage. Okay, let's try this again. Better. They all have... Well, they don't all have red coins. Blue one has.
허접한 것들을 갖다 내진 않았겠지.
차 부숴줄 테다. 거stan을 새겨주지.
They still need to attack a bit at least. For the sanity, right?
이건 금강 맞지? 야! 필살! 발렛 브레이크 슬램!
아, 놀랐네.
Oh. Unfortunate. Wait, Zichun? I didn't see you there! Oh my god, Mare Sword, no!
지킨 압도적인 전력. 가끔 질릴 때도 있지만 역시 늘 먹던 맛이 느껴지는 도파민이 있다니까.
How likely is it that we get through this with the middle? How likely is it that we do this with the middle? Yo, even Zichun went with envy. Thank you.
대박! 미쳤네! 필살! 발렛 브레이크 슬램! 방금은 좀 쩔었는데.
Crash Disposal, aka the skill can insta-kill you. I think it's currently doing that to Mare Sword.
의식 불명. 좋아, 한 줄 주워주지.
너희 너무 얕잡아 보인 거 아니야?
It's not even Trash Disposal. It's just called Night in the Back Streets. By the way, banger music. Damage taken, minus 10%. If anyone dies this turn, heal 5%. On kill, heal more. Heal SP equal to the number of surviving sweepers. When joining after wave 2, enter with 30 HP. He's so chunky, look at him. Oh, that he does Trash Disposal. On hit with this coin, heal 30% of the HP damage dealt. Head hits, reuse this coin 3 times per skill. Oh. I think Marisol is just dead.
차 부숴줄 테다.
I love how everyone is just not using their normal counter.
필살! 발렛 브레이크 슬램! 이거 금강 맞지? 필살!
No, I just looked at the wrong one.
브레이크
Trash
슬램!
Disposal is only the skill from one of the sweepers.
털만한 것들.
거stan을 새겨주지.
Yeah, he has Trash Disposal. Oh no, they staggered
생각도
deeply.
없는 놈한테. 이리게 하기는 하겠다만.
그래.
My Caru Ball. I am so glad that they didn't do anything like this is just Ricardo after we met him. Oh no. Get him, Don!
이거 금강 맞지?
By the way, is there any way for me to like... Did you ever start using egos? Because I'm not getting any...
그것이 생각나네. 한 놈만 잡아 죽이라겠다.
even the sanity is called Night in the Back Streets. Even the sanity is called Night in the Back Streets, lol. Welcome back, beer off the bed. Haven't used any egos now. I mean, how would you? Look at the resources. The only reason we have 2 Wrath resources is because of Ricardo's assist defense. What do these skills even need? Yeah, we're not getting that. That one could happen at one point. Electric screaming could happen. But I think that's it. Well, Ricardo, have fun. I wish you good luck. You cannot envy Res between their waves, like finishing off the last few. I could! But is that really the middle style? Getting stacks early on is very important. Yeah, because otherwise we take the red coin hits like this. And we just can't afford that, kinda. The middle is so like brain dead. There's You know, now that I think about it, is the middle just the new player friendliest team? Is the middle just the new player friendliest team? I mean, not from getting them, but like if you have them, how little do you have to think if this is your game plan? More purple. Many purple. It's cold and my hands are freezing. Why is it cold for you, Bea? No. That's bad news. Don't be cold. Nice. Okay, 03. I don't think that's something Bea would do. I don't know, I feel like that. Nice, staggered by. Oh. Is he ready next turn? The 23 Vengeance books. Vengeance marks. 25. Bro, are you collecting these? Offense level +1 for every... Okay, every 5 stacks. I was about to say offense level +1 for every stack. No, every 5 stacks. He has +5 offense level up. How does he not explode from this much offense level? It's such a shame that you can't see the offense level. It shows the defense level. It work again? Works again? My internet? Welcome back! Ping! We are currently beating up the bozos. This is so ridiculous. Oh no! He attacked me. Unlucky for him. I also love that two of his, like both his skill 3s are just 1 point. They do work with Rusty Coin, right? Like, they just straight up work with Rusty Coin.
뭔가 아깝네.
Can you beat Sweepers talking? Hear Sweepers talking? I do, yeah, I hear them. You said that's new, right? That wasn't the case in the normal run, right? Actually, me just realizing that us doing only counters saves us from the ungodly amount of bleed we have.
명예롭게 잊어버리자. 솔사토다
불에 더 키워. 장난이 길었군.
It's part of the BGM.
난
Listen now. I try again next time.
못하네.
이거 공감 맞지? 제2파 종료. 제3파.
I remember this part and I was like, oh no, I only have so many left. This part was so intense for me. Wave 2 complete. Wave 3 incoming. The battle was long and grueling. Even Ricardo and his henchmen appeared visibly exhausted after the second wave. But bro, you messed up. We never should have put you through this trouble in the first place. Oh, don't worry about it, kid. You've taken a brother who came all the way from the south and guided him safely through the labyrinth that is H-Corp. I'd say you've done more than enough. No one could have expected that we'd be fighting the sweepers of all things. We were able to withstand the sweeper enemies that could give even the middle trouble. Practice makes perfect, and perfection makes an expert, huh? I guess Honglu wasn't too far off the mark.
이거 이때까지의 경험이
Man,
없었으면
which been swept away by the Horde long ago, if we were still new at this. Ishmael was taking this brief downtime to check the sharpness of her boon was right. We've been through something like this before. Something fighting against an endless horde of enemies. Long battles of attrition. It wasn't new. And the very experience was definitely an edge we had against these enemies. Of course. Can we even handle the third wave at this rate? There is no choice but to withstand it. Nothing was certain just yet. We still have the third wave to survive. I'll carry out your sentence as soon as we survive the third wave.
이런 상황에서도
Even when we're all basically in the same boat, that guys just can't help but have it out for us, huh? Why would I ever? Oh. The third wave begins, and with it, the buildings suddenly begin shift violently.
잠깐. 이거 왜 이래?
Who fucking sweepers? What? Hold on. What's going on?
건물들이 움직이고 있어요.
Oh no, is Ishmael gonna say like, oh, did no one read the pamphlet? The buildings are shifting! What's happening?
팜플렛 좀 읽으라고 말했죠.
I knew it. I remember asking all of you guys to read the damn pamphlets.
H사는 주기적으로
Buildings inside H-Corp shift every once in a while.
이런 방식으로
I didn't know it would be like this, but still.
다행히 저희가 있는 건물에는 큰 변동이
Fortunately,
없어 보입니다, 관리자님.
it doesn't seem that the building we're in is shifting by much. Executive Manager. As soon as Otis finished, an errant building suddenly jutted violently from the ground, rising in a diagonal burst, and struck Ricardo square in the chest, sending him blasting off into the skyline. Damn you! Mark my words. This is also going in the books! For next round, can you turn off BGM and not kill them that fast? To see if I was right or wrong? Yes, okay. Ricardo wasn't the only one that got practically punched by a building. Big bro! The henchmen of the middle, who had formed the defensive square to withstand the waves, were blasting off in all directions. Or maybe they were falling. I wasn't sure anymore. What is happening? The movement of the building has significantly reduced the enemy population in this area, Dante. This is an opportunity.
뭐인지 모르겠지만
Now that those irritating bastards are off our backs,
이 정도면
I think this is definitely more doable now. I can feel the spirit rising among the sinners. Come on, let's do this. We've done this kind of fight 1,000 times.
옛날에 외부 강사로 뛰던 것이 생각나네. 한 놈만 잡아 죽이라 했더니 일대를 다 쓸어버렸던 놈이 있었지.
They're supposed to speak, right? But when? When would they speak? So what's this? The third wave. The third wave ends after 2 turns. Ah. During combat. Okay. I can't slow it down, sadly.
차 부서질 테다.
That one wasn't.
장부에서 샀지.
I don't hear anything.
필살 바이올렛 브레이크 슬램.
I don't think they're saying no, Merson. I should have just only counted.
거창을 내려주지.
Bro. Oh, there! He said, okay. That one. That's the first sweeper that said something. But like, why no one else? Why is that the only one? Also, I am not sorry for what's about to hit your ass, man. I am not so envy that just 20% envy power up. Yeah, sorry, man. It just leave. I'm best pause moment, by the way. Okay, everyone, 07 in chat to this sweeper. Now you can put BGM. Okay. Oh, 07, Mr. Sweeper. It was good to know ya. That guy is not coming back.
제가 팠군.
옛날에 외부 강사로 뛰던 것이 생각나네.
Perfect. I mean,
일대를 다 쓸어버렸던 놈이 있었지.
Emerson at least doesn't have any. It doesn't matter, it's the last round anyways. Goodbye, Sinclair. Goodbye, Don. Oh wait, no, Sinclair's goodbye, Mersod. Goodbye, Don. It was an honor. Also, 54 envy skills hit, I guess. Godspeed, motherfuckers.
장난이 길었군. 장난.
Bam. What a normal amount of damage.
나가봐라.
Pooh. Pooh. Oh, Mersod lived! Mersod lived!
이거 공간 맞지? 야! 필살! 발렛 브레이크 슬램!
Sick. Never mind. Oh! Oh! He lived! He's doing it!
공간 맞지? 야!
Mersod has locked in.
발렛 브레이크 슬램!
He lived! We lost one. No.
자, 오늘 할 거 다 끝난
Is
거
that they
같지?
speaking? Sorry, I was only hearing EDM.
만화책이랑 해결사 잡지?
I'm sorry. Was that the last of them?
현재 시각
They were fighting for an hour against the sweepers. Holy shit. Yeah, they fought legit against them for an hour.
한숨 돌릴 수 있겠군요.
Crazy. Current time is 04:24 hours. About 10 minutes until the Night in the Backstreets ends. We can relax now, given that we survived the third wave.
건물의 재배치도 끝난 것
The
같고
buildings are also no
기존
longer
상태로
shifting.
안정화되었습니다.
Stability has been restored.
전부
We did
막아낸
it.
것 같습니다.
Executive Manager. Bloody hell! Finally! The sinners all collapsed to the ground from exhaustion. There was a Keshan here, but it's gone now. Despite the fact that we haven't moved at all from our initial position, there wasn't even a trace of it having been here. We realized that we'd been relocated on top of a roof, as though we are all just awakened from a dream of sleeping in a building that never existed.
아, 꼼짝없이
Oh,
먹어버리는 줄
I was
알았다고.
one hell of a battle man.
아우,
I thought I was done for. Oh, this is killing me.
그 머리에 집착하는 변태도 미치지
Don't know if we could have
않았으면
survived
우리도
that if that
힘들렸겠지.
hair obsessed loon wasn't here to draw some of them away. Guess we got something to thank him for.
직접 받아내면 결국 이 정도일 뿐인가.
Ryoshu is like, I can take him. So that's all they got in a head-on battle.
이들을 아시는가? 류주군.
Art thou acquainted with these foes, young Ryoshu?
말 들어보았지.
Of course. I've heard of them.
이들에게 나는 피의 냄새.
Oh. Their scent of blood. It
제법
was
옅은
faint. But it cannot be.
아니야.
No.
생각하지 않는 편이 좋겠다.
It would be best not to linger over long on this thought. Yeah, wasn't that a speculation? I saw that they might be some type of blood fiend. But they are fully liquid. Like, right? They are fully liquid. I know this was explored much more in Library of Ruina. We don't know what sweepers are. We know they live in nests. And we know they are kinda liquid. Sweeper soup. I wonder if we'll ever learn more about them.
왜?
Why not?
좀
Dig
더
deeper.
파봐라. 스쳐 지나가려던 발상을
Letting
붙잡지
ephemeral
않으면
inspiration slip through your
참
fingers is the
죽어버릴
death of
텐데.
creativity.
생각하지 않겠다고 했어.
I said I won't linger on it. Don't rush me.
하진 않았으면
멋대로
Whatever.
해라. 재미없는 거.
How uninspiring. Guys, that's not the time to bicker. Ryosha and Don Quixote's words were indeed unnerving, but we've had plenty of time to discuss that once we returned to the bus. If we can return in one piece. Jihua.
순순하게 말하시.
I'll be frank, that was impressive.
당연히 청소.
I thought for sure that you'd been long swept away by now. Jihua must have been waiting somewhere nearby to watch us die, because it didn't take long for him to reappear before us. Perhaps they agreed upon a new deal while we were fending off the waves of sweepers. The Mao branch and Jilu were both approaching us in an intimidating gait that contrasted with their earlier passivity. Damn it.
관리자님.
Executive Manager,
짧은
we've had too
주기로
many high risk and
피로도가
high
높은
fatigue
전투를
battles in
너무
succession.
찾았습니다. 불충한 이야기일지
I hate to
몰라도
offer such disloyal advice,
이
but it
전투는
may
피하는
be
것이
advised
좋습니다.
to avoid this battle at all costs. That
것 같냐?
don't seem like an option to me. Look around. I look around. Most of the sinners were either dead, trampled, and chopped to small unrecognizable pieces. They were barely holding on at best. Holy shit. You know they live in nests, not wing nests. They see themselves as neighbors. They took orders from the head. They are sentient. I am his mother. They have kids. Yeah, that's... The nest parts and stuff, like, most of them we know from library, right? We've seen a nest of sweepers even in library. I didn't know about the kids part, but that was maybe just missed by me. I can bring them back. I always do. But when they've completely surrounded us, I don't know if I can bring them back in time to protect me. They might just cut the sinners down as soon as they get back up. Announcer, oh!
본전은 이러한
Too
상황까지 예측하고 있었지.
Well, this was well within my predictions.
전부
I
청소되지
can
않으면
simply finish off anyone that
마무리를
hasn't
위한
been
때뿐이니까.
swept away.
완벽한 무대지.
Now a stage is set for my ascension. For the next 10 minutes, no sweepers, let alone anyone, is coming here. You know why? Because who in their right mind would leave their houses when the night of the backstreets is still ongoing?
귀찮게 굴던 중지놈도 없어졌군.
Why am I done? Oh, I missed this. Looks like even that annoying idiot from the middle's been taken care of too. Somehow.
니놈 어디서부터 꾸민
You-
거지?
How much of this was your plan?
어디서부터?
How much, you ask? The whole thing, of course. All the way back at the construction site that blocked your path. Oh, this bastard. The one who deceived that unscrupulous fool of your company. It was me. The one who put pitiful Qingpao, who doesn't even have a family name, with you. It was me. The one who contracted the Triax office to challenge you for a duel. It was me. You picked the biggest idiots. And guess who it is that relayed your real-time location to all kinds of forces in the district? Yes, it was me, Barry. I jerked you over lightning speed, so it looked like you came at the touch of a woman. It was me! At this trashy lodging without a residential permit? All devised by none other than yours truly, using Q-Corp's technology, Barry. I see. It's so good! It was so good, wasn't it? What a perfect strategy.
어때? 대단하지?
What do you
너무
think?
좋아하지?
Aren't I great? Aren't I so utterly clever? This is
역시
exactly why I deserve to be the next family hierarch.
어리석구나. 그 말만은 입에 담지 말았어야지.
A folly to speak those words. A very familiar voice echoed from the dark. There was neither animosity nor hospitality, only utter serenity and nothing else. The speaker approached us, walking under the narrow ray of moonlight that shone between the shifted buildings. In his hand was a decapitated head, illuminated by the pale light. I don't think the head was cut off. You think he just ripped it out? Honestly, he could pull that off. Blood dribbles from the severed neck. It says severed. But severed doesn't mean cut. The wide open eyes remain frozen in its final moments, filled with utter terror. I don't know how much you've been paying attention to the fights and the power of our enemies, right? The man standing here could one-tap all of them. Literally. So yes, he might have just yanked his head from the body. He walks towards us, in step with the drip of the blood. He could kill you with McDonald's onion rings. Yes.
설마 같이요?
Can't be. Dear, to you?
역시 있었잖아.
I knew Dihua was working for someone. It was him.
경도의 목은 어째서 당신이?
Why do you have Qingdao's head?
주인을 버리고 도망쳤으니
I
다시
have
목줄을
brought
채우러
back
가져왔다.
the wayward pet to his master, that it may once again be leash.
죽은 뱀이 있어요.
There is a serpent, my lord.
두어라. 불어 우리가 쫓아낼 이유도 없지.
Leave it. We need to shoo it away.
무슨
그저 저들을 방해나 하라고 흑수를
You
뿌리게
alone
해준
the Heishopex so that you may simply get in their way. No more.
그래. 목줄을 받아 들어보니 다시 사씨에게 붙는 것이
I
득이
see.
되겠다 생각이
There was
들다.
a sudden change of heart once you held the leash in your hands. That to return to the Shi family's side would be to your benefit.
설마 모든
No.
것을 알고서
You knew everything all along?
모든 것은 무엇까지를
What?
말하는 것이냐?
I must ask, is everything to you?
죽은의 알미.
Your vision is too limited
너무도
for my lord's wisdom to comprehend. The wise fails to peer through the narrow-sighted eyes of the fool.
뭐 네가 사씨가
But if by everything
죽은께
you
힘을
refer to how you
빌려서
feigned
거짓이라는
abandonment
걸
from the Shi family to secure my lord's trust.
물론
Indeed,
알고 있다.
it could be said that we do know everything.
살려줘.
Don't kill me! Please don't kill me! I will share with you my own most guarded secrets at the Shi family. It
동부십금이 있는
right.
남자-
The 10 blades of the east. Yes, the thought. I wonder who. But Shi Chihua could speak no more. Her serpentine blade struck from the umbra and separated his head from his torso with ease. Little Chihua, have I not warned you time and time again to guard your tongue against the creeping desperation?
죽은 이만하면 기대한 만큼의 정보를 얻은 듯하네요.
I believe that we have gathered the intelligence we had hoped to collect, my lord.
뱀은 쫓지 않아도 된다, 자로.
You needn't pursue the serpent, Jilu. His voice boomed as he commanded those who appeared to be his officers. The tall-built man took a ponderous step from the shadows and stood before us. With an enigmatic expression, he wordlessly looked at Jihua's decapitated head, now lying at the ground, then at us. Small thing that you may not realize now, but serpents are not part of Jiachu's Heishos. No, what? Yeah. Duh. I thought that was quite obvious, that they are not part of his Heisho pack. Because Jilo was like, yeah, there's a snake. She wouldn't need to tell him this if they were part of his pack. Someone else sent to kill him. Yeah, someone wanted to silence him. Because he was about to yap. It was as though he was gazing upon the clouds or blades of grass. Don't fuck with me. Yeah, he's like literally the coolest NPC ever and the coolest fucking guy ever. He is really, really cool. He doesn't just look like it. He is a very well thought out character, and the way you get to know him and the way you appreciate him is done very well. It's very cool. It's very unexpected.
I ask again.
I did not expect him to end the character he ended up as for us. And I really hope that wasn't the last time we see him. I shall take them with me. He picked up Jihua's decapitated head before gesturing at his officer with a nod.
아, 여기 있어요.
Ah, here it is, my lord. Wrap the heads with stasis wraps, and decomposition won't set in anytime soon. And with those bandages, he begins to wrap them up in a practiced motion. He does not pay us any heed, as though we weren't even worth the attention.
너희는 자리가 무마되면 돌아오도록.
Return to me once you are finished here. Yes, my lord.
잠깐만.
Hold on. You can't just show up out of nowhere and... He did not reply. His eyes gazing, yet reflecting nothing but hollow emptiness. And just as he had emerged from the darkness, he vanished into the shadows, carrying 2 decapitated heads. Oh, chills. Literal chills. The man, the myth, the legend.
나의 스페셜 헤어 쿠폰.
Love you, man.
혼자서 그 절묘함을
He actually didn't do that much damage against the sweepers.
이제야 발 뻗고 잘 수 있겠어.
He did more damage in the fight against Ricardo.
오늘은 이 형님이
I guess because Ricardo and his goons were all blunt weak, and the sweepers weren't. Okay. See the sweepers here. But Ricardo did more damage because you know how to do his things better. I just did the funny. I was not paying attention. You know how to use the middle. I just used the middle. You probably had more boom attacks. Things weren't looking any better. I could instinctively tell that they were different from anyone or anything we'd faced in Hongyuan so far. I don't suppose our Lord let them alive, only for us to slay them. Then perhaps it would be apt that I introduce myself, as it is common courtesy to do so. Call me Rigong. I am but a humble student of my Lord, Master Chu's teachings. My Lord, Master Chu. Somehow I was reminded of the discussion Qingtao refused to finish. The far one comes, betwixt the burnt doors shall a star fall astray. It's a song that becomes rather popular in the back streets in the recent months. Ah. Dante, no one can hear you. The name's Dante. I'm their manager. I decided to speak up, struggling through the pressure. I instinctively knew that we had to find out as much as I could about that man from earlier. They introduced themselves as Manager Dante. I see. Your candidness is appreciated. Jilu, withdraw the mouth. It seems that we need not contend with them at the moment. It seemed that they had the very same thought about us. Now, is that sufficient proof that I intend to engage in a brief discourse? To discuss some matters with you to mark a courtly ending to this encounter shall be beneficial to us for the prospects of our future. So ask away, as they say. So? That's when Jia Chichon stepped forward after having retreated from the domineering presence. That's what those suspicious songs I heard in the back streets were about. It's about you guys, wasn't it? So are those lyrics true? Oh, so that is what you wish to know. Jichun of the Jia family. It is said that you possess talent in rhetoric. Yet walk a path beclouded by concern and anxiety. Truly, your insignificance preludes your part in greatness. Wait, don't speak for me. I would have been the first to say anything if I thought she was wrong. Yes, my lady. Jihua, you're the one who sent him after us, right? Close, yet not exact. He was an agent of the Shi family, sent to spy on my lord's doings. We had bestowed him control over Heisho, but we had found his conduct shallow and saw a means of learning more of the Shia family's machinations. Yet it seems that once granted power, the boy mistook himself for a man with the wherewithal to represent the Shi family. So you used him, just as he sought to use us. Though he was quite shallow in his strategy compared to our own.
이제 우리는
So,
어떻게 되는
what
거지?
now?
죽일 심사는
I don't think you're looking to kill us, right?
아무것도
No, nothing.
그저 그대들
Do
하는
whatever
대로
it was that you have sought to accomplish here.
경쟁자를 이렇게 놔주겠다고?
You are letting two of your master's rivals go? Just like that?
이상하구나. 여기 어디에도
What a strange thing to look
보이지
to
않아.
say. Look around. As I might, I fail to see any rivals here. Do we know what Jigong's emblem is on her top bun? Do we know what that emblem is? It reminds me of the finger emblems, but of course she wouldn't wear one of those. Anyway, then... Why did you order Jihua to attack us? You said it yourself. We're not even your rivals.
그럼에도 이화에게
The manager
Limbus
inquires
company에
why you
대한
commanded
스펙을
Jihua to carry out his assault against Limbus Company.
두려워하나 배우려 하는구나.
They fear, yet they seek to gain understanding through that fear.
하지만 어질지 못하니.
No, we don't. We don't know the emblem. Oh, okay. Because it really reminds me of, like, the finger emblems. But as I said already, it doesn't make sense that she would wear that. Yet they remain wanting in a certain perspicacity. That's not a word. My lord has always said that if one learns not from a plight, then no discourse with them shall bear fruit. Instead of giving me a straight answer, Jigong left me with only a puzzling comment before she brushes past us.
이만하면 마무리를 맺어도 되겠어.
I have given you courtesy enough. This is a good time for us to depart.
지금처럼
Now, do stay nicely within your borders,
남아 있어주면
as you have remained there thus far.
커다란 도화지에 그려둔 그림에
I would greatly despise an odd splash of ink
참
marring the great painting. With that, Jigong walked into the shadows cast beneath the forest buildings. Jilu and the countless Heisho that had surrounded us also disappeared with them. Finally. They looked around just in time to see Otis collapse, while the rest of the sinners lay dead or barely clinging to life. And there was Jiachitun, who had collapsed to the floor as well, and Wei, who was tending to her wounds. And me, who somehow surviving through all that without getting decapitated. And the night that put us through multiple brushes with death came to an end. And the day breaks.
그렇게 됐었어. 오빠는 죽어 있어서 몰랐겠지만.
Yeah, that's pretty much everything that's happened.
그 치우 형님이 그랬구나.
Oh, that's a shame that he was cut apart and didn't meet him. that big brother Geo. I see. Once the day broke, we decided to take a quick walk outside to recover a little from the exhaustion of the night. It was also to decide our course of action from here on. And we also had to decide if we wanted to travel with Chichon, with whom we shared our destination.
혹시 고민하는 표정을 짓는 법을
Hello?
까먹은 건 아니지?
Did you forget how to make a concerned face or something?
어떻게 이런 이야기를
How are you
듣는데도
maintaining that
표정이
irritating
감춰?
poker face through the whole conversation?
그럴 리가.
Oh, of course not.
우리 가문 사람들은 항상 다 이래.
Classic GF family secrecy, huh?
오빠도 분명히
Always hiding something.
뭔가 속에
I
감추고
bet
있어.
you are too. Oh, he was
나한테
hiding
꿍꿍이가
so
있으면
much
지금 말이야.
behind that.
적이 될 사람하고
If you are,
휘적휘적
you
걸어다닐
better spit it out
수는
now.
없으니까.
I don't have time to casually stroll about with my to-be enemy.
시춘,
Pichon,
항상
as I
말했던
have
것
always
같지만
said, the seat of the family hierarchy is of no.
알았어. 그 말이
Fine.
거짓말이더라도
Even if you're lying,
당장 과제를
I don't
위해서
know.
준비해 온 것도 없다는 걸 아니까.
I do know that. I do know that you haven't prepared anything for your assignment anyway.
그럼
Changing the
대신에
subject. Jia Chichun, who was chatting with Honglu, methodically slowed down enough to walk right next to me, as though she was executing steps of a plan.
당신 오빠네 세력의 수장이지? 그때 얘기하려던 건 말인데
You lead my brother's faction, don't you? About what I wanted to talk about to you about earlier. I guess I do. Or now, I guess? Earlier? Oh, is this about our conversation back at Keshan?
아 오빠 와서 번역 좀 해줘.
Brother? Translations, please.
아, 그럴 것도 없이 단테님은 당연히 우리의 관리자님이셔.
Of course, Dante is unquestionably our manager.
좋아. 그럼 제안할게.
Great. Let me make a proposal then.
가주 쟁탈전에서
Become my faction for the duration of the family hierarchy
너희가
evaluations.
나를 돕는 거야.
Help me out. What? It's a... Can we do that?
오,
Can we do that?
안 될 이유라도 있어?
Why not?
너희는 청소부도
You guys
버티는
managed to
세력인데다
stall even the sweepers. That means you command a formidable force.
너희도 이대로 봉사하는 게
Besides,
목표라고
you're headed to the
생각하는데
family mansion anyway,
거기서
aren't
뭘
you?
할지는
You
아직
just
정해지지
don't
않은
know what to
모양이고.
do once you get there.
오빠는
And as
본인이
for
가주가 될
petition,
생각도 없으니까.
but my brother doesn't care about the whole thing anyway.
그렇다면
So why don't you join
그냥
me?
나를
Help me
성공적으로
become the
가지고
family
만들어야지.
hierarch.
나는 다른
I'm not like
오빠와
our
모델 같은
other
성격은
older
아니라서.
siblings. I always pay my
은혜와
debts,
원수는
whether
반드시
that's for a
갚는
favor or for a grudge.
거고.
You can trust
못
me.
믿겠다면
If you can't
서류라도.
trust me, I'm happy to make a written. Can we do that, Faust?
파우스트는 적어도
Faust seems
가시춘 씨의
dear
이야기에
Chichun's
한자는
plan.
없다고 판단합니다.
Your explanation of it, at least, rather flawless.
이대로 동맹인 자를
Having such an ally at the apex of a wing will be a good boon to Limbus
큰
Company
힘이
as
될
well.
테니까요.
I guess so. Then I don't see any reason to refuse her offer. Honglu, who's been listening in on our conversation, boiled the discussion down to a clearer explanation and relayed it to Jia Chichun.
좋아.
Huh? Perfect!
원래
It is
이렇게
said the
협력을
formation
다짐하는
of such an
날엔
alliance
푸짐한 만찬과 함께
would come
암대를
with a
다짐한다고
great
했어.
banquet to mark the occasion and to cement the upcoming coalition.
내 은자를 풀게.
The banquet's on me.
중앙에
Once we
가까워지면
get closer to the central
객단에서
zone,
식사와 의논을
let's find a
해주고.
nice occasion to discuss our future ventures together.
단테랬지?
You are Dante,
잘
right?
부탁해.
Let's make this thing work. Let's. I was still bewildered by the turn of events, but Jia Chichun reached out for a handshake with such earnestness that I found myself almost drawn to shake her hand in return. Now that I think about it, this is the first time we ever made ourselves an ally that wasn't specifically selected by the company, huh? Well, if that's the case, I really hope we can have at least one ally who doesn't meet a terrible end. Oh. They did end up upholding the word, interestingly enough. Yeah, I was thinking about this. Because I didn't know about this part, of course. When I started Counter 8. It all comes back together. And we do now have a very good boon with a wing. After the banquet. I heard a yawn. Yeah, because it's almost... It's after 1 a.m. Ivy. And I did work today before this. So I am almost awake for 24 hours now. We walked out of the Kazan to find Mephistopheles waiting for us in the middle of the road.
이야. 아니 매번 타고 다녀서 별 생각 없었는데.
Oh man, I never thought about it. But now that it's just standing there like this in the middle of the street, it really stands out, doesn't it? Remember how we were wondering how Ricardo's men found us? Yeah, I guess this is kind of the reason. It is the damn bus.
너희
Is this your usual ride?
타고 다녀? 무사하셔서 다행이네요.
Why can't I tease you? With what? Sorry, Ivy, what? I'm just glad to see you're all safe. Sword and Pilot walked out from inside the bus. So did you guys take care of the business?
그게 먼저인가?
I have some more pressing things to talk about.
니놈의
Listen well.
꼬라지가.
Do you have any idea how much trouble your subordinate's little connection?
네, 파우스트 씨에게 이미 보고를 들었습니다.
Yes, Miss Frost already gave me a report.
파일럿?
Pilot.
네.
Oh boy. Yes, ma'am. By the way, he's awkwardly stepping forward. He probably already got one hell of a talking to from Sword.
죄송합니다,
I didn't see him anymore. Real mighty sorry about that, y'all.
소탕 작전만
I've only ever been part of an eradication mission.
겪어서.
Never in this espionage business, so...
파일럿, 사과할 때 변명을
파일럿.
섞으면 어떻게
What did I
하나요?
say about mixing excuses into an apology?
아닙니다. 죄송합니다.
Forget what I said. Real mighty sorry, for real. Sure, yes.
경도라는 인물이 접근해 와서 생각도 못한
This
계획을 말해주길래
Ding Tao guy approached me and sweet talked me into going along with the plan of his.
선배님들이 생각하지
So I got too
못하는
cocky,
방법으로
assuming
해결할
that I
수
knew
있을
better
거라고
than my
생각했는데.
seniors.
저도 죄송해요. 막내라면 충분히
I'm sorry
실수할 수 있는
too. I
부분이라는
forgot that he's still a new guy in the business. Of course, he'd be prone to making these mistakes.
사이좋게 심할서를
Looks like we'll
쓰겠군요.
both be writing letters to explain our failure together, huh? You are both getting disciplined for this?
결과적으로
The
LCB
disciplinary action is unlikely to be anything of significance. The SCB team came out unscathed.
3년 정도는
All
사실상
things
무급으로
considered.
일하겠네요.
However, it is unlikely that they may have to work for half a year without pay. Oh, swim! Okay.
감봉으로 끝나면
I'd
다행이죠.
consider it a win if all we're getting is docked pay.
다음엔
Next time, I do promise.
다음엔 반드시
Next time, I'm
성장해서
gonna get a real good at this job.
도움이 되는 사람이
And
되겠습니다.
I'm gonna become someone who can actually provide good assistance to y'all.
네, 그래야죠,
Of
파일럿.
course, pilot. You really should.
그럴 수밖에
In
없게
fact,
만들어드려요.
you will have no choice but to become a contributing member of the team when I'm done with you. Let's really get to it, huh? Well, 3, did you expect something else? Of course they are. The community is full of wonderful artists. It's also Got you. An aspiring artist. I don't know aspiring. I have just not seen a lot of your work. Maybe you've already drawn so much and I don't know about it.
제 회화에서는
No one's dying or getting fired under my watch as long as I'm the manager. I'll make sure of that. Yeah.
아, 그러고 보니 이건
Alright, almost forgot to tell you, Sword. It's really important business stuff. Going forward, we're gonna...
안 그래도
Oh yeah, I was gonna bring that up sooner or later. We just got orders from the LCA. Sword produced a small device from her pockets and began reading from it. Upon arrival at the central zone of H-Corp, the LCB will participate in the family hierarchy evaluation with a candidate.
안 그래도 그럴 참이었어. 이 버스 팀이라는 세력은
We were going to anyway. Now this bus team faction's gonna be my...
참가자는
The LCB will present the following sinner as their chosen candidate.
6번 수감자
Sinner 6, Honglu. What? Why does it end like this? Finn.
뭐?
Ah, that's... Okay, it's not over. Huh?
이런 게 어디?
You can't do that! What the hell?
야, 너희들!
All of you! I'm gonna make you throw up everything you just ate, you assholes! Who's Finn? What a cliffhanger! Can't wait for Kanto 8! Yay! And now, as is tradition, since we just finished this, surely I will now get the ego. Yes! Aha! Ping knows me too well! Ping knows me too well. I don't trust this anymore. It could just pop up or not. Wait, isn't that just another? Isn't that another ID? No! I swear if it's another Ricardo!
Cerehizaka Bambaspis, Cerehizaka Bambaspis, Cerehizaka Bambaspis, Cerehizaka Bambaspis.
At this point? That's... What the fuck? I guess Lucio Heathcliff is paying for himself or something. What the fuck? Welcome home, Heathcliff.
Cerehigun.
Oh, okay. Goon. Cerehigun, huh? Now do standard? What's the point in standard? What is... You want me to do the fight here, right? By the way, does it give different points? It does give more points, okay. Oh, you wanted to do... I can do one. I can do one. If it's Heathcliff, that would be really funny. Okay, it's Ryushin. I don't think I know what I want. But you're trying your best, no? But I mean, you can buy the announcer. I know. Will I do that first? Probably not yet. Actually, no, I will. It's not all numbers, I think, but they do. Oh, they are so cool. They are so cool. Nice. Welcome, my charge Ishmael.
제가 뭘 하면 되나요?
Hello. Welcome to the team. Let's skip the formalities. What do I need to do? Yeah, I wanted to get her. I also want to get the Hongler at one point, but this one was higher priority. Because she's gonna be part of this team. I'm gonna replace the butler one. And then there's literally just one non-charge ID, because Bro does not have a charge ID. No, I don't have enough. Oh, that's at least something already. So it doesn't charge shit. Oh. I honestly can't wait to get them all, to get to level 60 with them and use them in like actually new stuff. But for now they are very much fun to use in old stuff as well. Oh wait. I can also do this. Okay, this still needs more. The mostly blue team. Yeah, 42.
힘이 강해진 것 같긴 한데 두통도 더 심해진
Ishmael, why are you holding your rod like that? I was about to say, but there is Charge Sinclair, and I reminded myself that I put Claire to Charge Team as a passive slot. The new Chatter's Extraction Team. It works, okay? Because I feel like everyone else is just bored of the slot that new players use. So my team is at least something different. The notes started with a simple inquiry. Arcorp's architecture is strange, and its architecture usually bears some resemblance to those adjacent to it. But they can't identify any similarity between Arcorp's buildings and its neighbors, J Corp, S Corp, and T Corp. Rather, it's closer to W Corp's design than anything else. Yeah, perfect! Well, easy! Look, it was made for this! Charge Team is clearly unplayable, you should close. Exactly, Charge Team is clearly unplayable. I have not had a pretty easy time with the Charge Team while being under levels. Well, okay, we don't talk about Ahab. Ahab was a piece of shit. But also, I didn't have... I was missing, I think, 2 IDs. Yeah, I didn't have Marisol yet, and I did not have Dawn yet. Both would have been really nice to have there. I searched the city and the library for answers, but no one seems to know why. I write this journal to find the reason why. One thing's certain. There had to be an Arcor preceding the current wing. Pablo. The child wondered what kind of singularity the old Arcor possessed, and why they shut down. And by tracing its tracks... To find that, I must get my hands on the info about the old Arcor. She's sure that she'll find a lead on what she's seeking. As for what that may be, well, it's not the most enjoyable thing to discuss right now. I have so many charge egos and almost none of the charge IDs. It's like the last element my account is missing. Also, so it's like rupture for me. Because the only, like, yeah, the charge IDs are are my rupture IDs. And I only have like 2 other... Well, the Blood Fiends don't really count, and the Hay Shows also don't really count. Because it's not the Mao. Perhaps another time, if we find the chance to. On to the next location. For now, watching this child who dry swallows painkillers should be telling enough. But... was that it? Old Uptie story, I guess. No, we're missing... Ooh. Haha! Perfect. Nice. Boom! Yay! Nice. Another charge ID joins the team. It's really a shame that I can't bring Reindeer Rodia as well, because Reindeer Rodia is sadly raised already. Well, and with that, I think we'll find someone to raid. It's early enough, or late enough. I don't think I'm gonna raid on the stream for 30 more minutes. No, why? Because then it would be 2 AM? Because if that's your only reason, then no. Short stream today? Yeah, it's only 2 hours. What a short stream. I told you that sweep is short event. Doesn't care streaming. I saw that. Should we really do it? I would just leave though. 03. I know. I saw her and I was like, oh, but I would just leave. I know she's streaming AK. I follow her. I'd feel so bad to bring a few viewers over and then just leave. Because I'm really tired. Do you think they'd still be happy about that? Ah, come on. You are right, Free. My voice of reason. Everyone is happy with raids. I think it's always a positive thing. I hope so. Then I'll follow everyone's advice. Raid make happy XD. Fucking XD. Wait, I just thought of something. What if I make XD a banned phrase? Would that just be virtually killing Vey? Huh. Kill Vey! You need to be remembered and picked to be raided. I saw her, but I was like... oh. I always feel bad when I raid and then just leave. And then I sometimes think maybe not raiding them at all would have been better. I'm so glad she's still streaming though. I see it from time to time, but her time zone is not fortunate for me. So it's rare. We do raid message? Do we do race message? No, we don't do raid message. I never do raid messages. Thanks everyone.
The real priority should be Rhine Lab and Carlin Trade to go back to the negotiating table and establish an effective catastrophe detection system in Yurik as soon as possible. Oh my gosh! Hikikomori, hello! Thank you for the raid! Yo, guess what? I don't have any alerts, but I have a soundboard. Let's go! Yay! Hello! Welcome! How's it going? How are you doing? I hope you're not bored with all of these old idiots yapping. I am a little bit. Help me, please. I'm stuck in a prison of my own making. But yay! We're here! We're playing Arknights. It's been so long. Hello, hello! Ah! Also, hello, everyone. I'm gonna... my favorite sound effect. You're welcome, everyone. That's why you're here. Let's go! Woo!